Welcome back, InterApper. I'm glad to see you're still on the platform, creating exciting and engaging experiences for your audience. Today, I'm going to show you how to create advanced campaigns beyond the basic adding a video and hyperlink. So let's get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is click on Creator. We already been through Landscape Portrait. This campaign is going to be Portrait. We already went over option 1. Today we're going to do option 2. Option 2 is for video and or GIF, animated GIF. You can only do one or the other, but today we're going to have an animated GIF, as well as add a photo gallery and hyperlinks. But I'm also going to show you how to do custom hyperlinks. So I'm going to choose option 2 for this selection, and we're going to have a travel flyer. So I'm going to call it my travel flyer. I love traveling. So I'm going to click browse. I'm going to choose my target. I'm going to click next. Remember, we already did a video. Today we're actually going to do an animated GIF. And animated GIFs are going to come from Jiffy. If you're not familiar with this website, I suggest you look into it and learn about it ASAP because it's a great tool. It's a great resource for embedding animated experiences into your content for several different reasons. NFTs, animation just to enhance the campaign, as well as add additional content or value. So Jiffy.com is the website. You can host GIFs here. You can search for GIFs here. People use this to publish some of their creative GIFs. So you can actually use these GIFs on here to actually add to your messaging on your flyer. But once you create an account through Jiffy, you can actually upload GIFs. So if you're not a creator, GIF creator like myself, one thing I would recommend is watch our tutorial on our Fiverr freelance directory, because if you need somebody to create a unique, specific animated GIF that really works with what you're doing on your campaign, I would recommend watching that video because I will show you how to take advantage of freelancers on Fiverr that can create cool and amazing GIFs for you to upload to your Jiffy account and then create AR experiences for them within your InterApp campaign. So in this case, I'm actually going to use something that's already hosted on Jiffy. So it's a travel flyer, and I want to have a cool airplane that augments, animated airplane that augments from the flyer. So with Jiffy.com, you can use GIFs or you can use stickers. The cool thing about stickers are they are transparent. So this transparent GIF will actually augment in AR on your flyer or content in real life. So if I want to use this specific animation, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click share. I'm going to click copy link. And then I'm going to paste that link into my Jiffy option. Now I also want to add additional photos or custom imagery. And this is great to add supplemental content that may not fit on your actual printed graphic or final printed product, right? So you can actually create custom imagery and messaging for this. But in this case, I just want to add some cool photos of airplanes on my flyer. So I have 3 different ones I'm going to use here. And I'm going to upload those. And you have up to 4 custom images you can use here. But in this case, I'm going to have 3. As a pro tip, one thing I would recommend is whatever custom imagery you're using, if you can use 3, more than 1 rather, I would make sure that they're all within the same ratio. So if they're 1:1, 2:1, 3:4, whatever, just make sure each image in that gallery is proportioned the same. It's just great for aesthetics and makes the campaign look a lot more smoother and professional. And you can crop that yourself. Once you upload those, you're going to click next. Last time we went through these standard icons that appear within the app. Today we're going to do custom buttons. Custom buttons are great for campaigns that need, a button for a specific call to action that is not Facebook, Instagram, or a website. So a good example of that would be, let's say I want somebody to be able to reach me on phone through my flyer, travel flyer. So what I would do is I have a custom button option here, and you can actually browse our website down in our footer under assets to download. We actually have some pre-designated custom buttons that you can use: phone, email, Twitter, cart, YouTube, placeholder. I'll get into that, Spotify, TikTok, and we'll add more to these as we discover we need more. But you can actually download these from our website and use these within your campaign, and or you can create your own custom buttons. Just make sure they're 200 by 200 in pixel. If you want to download them, you can actually click here, and this will bring you to Easy Converter. Our website, these images are web PNG, so you can actually convert them to PNG so you can have the transparent version of those. But once again, I take advantage of this resource, assets to download, and we'll add more here as we discover what we need and what you guys tell us you would like to have. But if you're a designer yourself, you can create your own custom 200 by 200 pixel button. So once again, I chose phone. I want people to be able to call me. So I'm actually, in order to make that happen, as opposed to within the hyperlink, I'm not going to put a web address here. I'm actually going to put this here. I'm going to copy and paste this specific text, which is telephone number, tel, colon, and then your phone number. And now what will happen is when the user within the app scans your graphic, the phone icon appears. When they press that button, your number pops up in the dialer and they can dial you. So that's a cool little quick shortcut feature to add an interactive experience on the flyer. Another thing I like is this placeholder button. This is actually just a clear, transparent image, right? So if I open this up, it's actually just a clear image. It's transparent. And what this does is it kind of creates a space holder. So there's no button there. It's just empty space, right? This is just kind of a hack that we have on the platform. So if I don't want to have three different buttons and I want to balance them out, I want the phone number on the left, and I want to add my personal website, because let's say I'm an Emirates affiliate. I want to have my Emirates website hyperlink on the left. Then now there's nothing in the middle and it balances out. Phone number on the right. I'm sorry, phone number on the left. Emirates website button on the right. Nothing in the middle. So this placeholder is just a clear image. And just for safe measure, what I do is I just still add a hyperlink there just in case, right? So that's just a hack. If you have something you want to add, you can add. So for example, let's say I wanted people to send me and have the ability to send me an email. I would change this out to an email custom button, and then I can actually change this to mail to, and then input my email address here. And now what will happen is when the user scans and interacts with the flyer, this email icon will pop up, and then they can actually press the button and boom, my email address will populate ready for them to send me an email. Once all that's done, you're going to click next. You come back to this setting here where now you can preview this. So just so you can test those options that I did, you can actually pause this video, scan this flyer on your computer screen, and interact with it. And you can see the different custom options we've just created within that app. Once that's done, you're going to click publish, and there you have it. Once again, if you want to edit, you can actually go back and edit out the buttons. You can remove buttons, you can add buttons, you can change out hyperlinks. There's nothing there for us to edit, so we'll leave that alone. But those are some pro tips. Under the tutorial section and under the tips and tricks, these are the hyperlinks. So if you want to be able to generate a phone call, copy and paste this, and all you're going to do is change out the hashtags with your phone number. If you want to generate an email, all you're going to do is copy and paste this, change out name@domain.com with your actual email address. And these become active hyperlinks within your phone, within a user's phone, to actually connect to you quickly. So once again, thanks for joining me on this specific tutorial. Hope you got something out of it. Continue to check back with the tutorial section, and we'll have some more great content for you to learn from.